The threat continues because it's not just idols that are being attacked, of course, in India, but this is also happening in Bangladesh. That's where we are most used to seeing this happen. And this is for all those in the Indian ecosystem posting pictures of how Bangladeshi Muslims were compassionately shielding Bangladeshi Hindus to deny reports that the community was facing a wave of religious bigotry that threatened their existence. Now I say to these apologists that they must watch these pictures exclusive to CNN News 18. They depict how Durga Puja festivities have been hijacked by Muslim groups singing, quote, Islamic revolutionary, unquote, songs from the Pandal stage. Yes, viewers, this is a Durga Puja Pandal. But instead of the Hindus, it is Islamists who are on it, singing Islamic songs. The Hindu devotees are helplessly looking on, too scared to object. As we know, the consequences for speaking up can be deadly in Bangladesh, where ever since 1947, the Hindu population has dwindled to a shade under 8%. Chittagong police confirms this latest affront to Hindu religious sensitivity, saying that these, quote, jihadists, unquote, want all Hindus to convert as they don't approve of the custom of, quote, infidels, unquote. Listen to the police officer. Okay, I have his quote. Let me just put that out. One of the arrested accused said they don't like idol worship. It is against Islam and brings bad luck. The accused gave the attendees the option to accept Islam and reject the customs of infidels. And they did it from the stage, viewers. What to make of this? How long can Bangladesh and its ecosystem in this country deny what is happening on the ground? And is the denial actually enabling this virtual genocide that is presumptively going to happen? Let's ask some questions. Let me bring in Salim Samad, Bangladeshi journalist from Dhaka. Dr. Ranganathan is also there with us. Mr. Samad, what are we seeing here? We are seeing what is basically an instinct to tell people from another community, if you don't like our way, then either we will have no option but to not tolerate you, or you convert. This is living, breathing example of Hindu phobia in your country, sir.
Thank you for having me, Rahul. I am not a patriot and I am not a nationalist. So you have to don't misunderstand me. And I will not defend anybody. I don't belong to this government. First of all, it's very unfortunate that this thing has happening for years. And this is a new phenomenon which has come into the mainstream media since yesterday. And of course, as you have saw, that yes, it is true that there is they have some Muslim group, musical group. In fact, they were invited. There are evidence to prove that they have been invited to perform on the stage, and they started singing Islamic song, as you have mentioned, and according to the video, which is true. And the police has cracked down on them, and many of them, among the 6, already half of them are arrested, and others are being hunted. And of course, the Puja Committee leaders, many of them has been sacked. One of them has been barred in coming to the Puja by the Puja Committee, nothing to do with the government. So this is another thing that I have to mention, because you mentioned about 1947. But let me tell you very frankly, this is an issue that has been, that this part of the region was divided in 1905 as a Muslim majority area, which became in 1947 Eastern Province, Pakistan. The same territory became Bangladesh in 1971. So obviously you have to, I'm not saying you have to, I'm appreciating this. I'm very worried that the Islamic...
No, so because it is a Muslim preserve, only Muslims should live there. I mean, this is bizarre logic. And let me tell you, one second. You know, we shouldn't speak in certitudes. If these people have been arrested, then that's good, because perhaps they threaten the Puja Mandal committee to have them invited there. I don't believe anyone will call a bunch of Islamists to sit there and start from the puja stage and desecrate it. Dr. Ranganathan, what do you make of this response from Salim Samad?
No, I think one has to go beyond the response of the erudite journalist. And may I also gently disagree with you, Rahul, because there is absolutely nothing illogical or bizarre about it. This is not just bound to happen, this has to happen. Yet again, we are snaring the fundamentalists but sparing the fundamentals. It's not the fault of the people who went up to the dais and said, we'll convert everyone, don't do this. It's written in the Islamic scriptures. It's written in the holiest of books to purge idolaters, to kill everyone who's a non-believer. These people are simply following the fundamentals. So why are we accusing them? Because we dare not accuse the fundamentals. We are cowards. So all I say this, let us please open our doors and correct the historical wrong. All the Hindus of Bangladesh, please, for heaven's sake, just come to India. I'm fed up, absolutely fed up of the discrimination being meted out to them in Islamic countries. Absolutely fed up.
Of course, Dr. Ranganathan, here we have an ecosystem that wants the Rohingyas here, but they don't want the persecuted minorities. Unfortunately, that is the real problem. In fact, that entire ecosystem blocked roads for months together, viewers, in this country. And we allowed them. Because you see, we are so cringingly appeasing in our attitude. When someone did this recently, viewers, in Germany, they packed them into a plane and sent them back. Viewers, we have a problem in Bangladesh. The Hindus there are crying out for help. You, I, a lot of others can speak up. I bring this out. You can make it a movement, viewers, if you want, and put pressure on governments. I leave it at this, viewers. I leave that thought in your minds. Thank you very much for watching.